Howdy, everybody. How's everybody doing? We are back at it after a minute. Hi, Luke. Howdy, Phantom. Hello, Quinn. How are y'all doing today? Yeah, we're so back. It has been an interesting couple of weeks. Gonna be straight up. It has been quite a wild couple of weeks. So last weekend we went, me, my brother, his wife, and her siblings, we all went camping together. So we had a whole, sibling camping was a whole thing. I may have gotten a little inebriated on on the devil's lettuce. That was an interesting experience. It's legal here, so it's fine. But yeah, no, it was doing that in the mountains in the middle of fucking nowhere was definitely an experience. But yeah, no, I was fucked up. We learned that at least on sativa, I am a very giggly high, which was neat. Embarrassing for me, but whatever. Yeah, that's about it. Only one person has ever outsmoked Snoop Dogg. Oh, who was that? Yeah, no, I got absolutely fucked. I took one bong hit and I was just destroyed. But like it was so weird. Like it was such a weird experience, and like I'll be straight up. I don't know if I enjoyed it. It was kind of fun, but my takeaway was I don't know if I'll do that again, just because it was so overwhelming. Almost like it wasn't like I didn't have an anxiety attack. I was concerned that I was going to, but I didn't. I kind of vibed through it, but it was very overwhelming. Like getting high like that is a very overwhelming experience. So like, I'm like, I coming out of it, I was like, that was fun, that was interesting, it was different, it was a different experience. Being so dissociated from your senses like that is really weird. But I'm like, I don't know if I gotta do that a lot or again, just because, woo, it was a thing. Because like that is that's something that I wasn't really ever told about, was just kind of how a lot it is. But also I can't imagine like it helped the fact that I was in the middle of the wilderness camping. I was like 2 days into camping, so I was already kind of tired. I did get to sleep in a hammock though, which was fun. I had like a hammock tent hybrid thingy. So my campsite, my like tent was a hammock which had a rain fly tarped over it. So like yeah, I got rained on hella and I just stayed completely dry and it was great. I loved it. It was really fun. But yeah, that's where I was last weekend. But now we're back at it. I do start school next week, but before that, our goal is to get caught up on Genshin, get caught up on this, and then we'll be flying home free for the next, okay, not get caught up on this week, but like in the next couple of weeks, spend the time that I have here to get caught up before what's his face hits, before Not Cry hits, but then. Yeah. So, Let me get things set up here. I will say though, I do really, really want the summer event does end. I know is the issue. I'll figure out what I'm doing for that though. But I do want to get started on this on HSR today, so we'll figure it out. If I need to go like watch or something, I'll just do this. Okay, let's see. Anything I saw send is offset. That's fine. I am used to it. Everything you guys send is offset for me, so you know, it's whatever. Okay. So. Transizione. I need to actually turn on sound for the game. That would be useful. But past mission resource management. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Let's turn off music on my end. Ooh, what is this? Delete 20 gigs. Good lord, dude. We're cooked, y'all. How do mobile players deal with that shit? That's crazy. Okay. So we got Heiselens. We've got Kafka, Nessun Dorma. Howdy, Kylie, welcome. Good lord, she was pretty. Not entirely sure about the practicality of a violin being like that, but you know, it's whatever. Let's see. Lower. Wave surge fourth, their roar echo. Yeah, and no, I'm straight up surviving because like I want to pull for Heiselens, but I've gotta stay for Evernight. I gotta stay for Marchie. I've got priorities. Sorry. Anyways, wave surge forth, their roar echoing across the heavens. Fish swim through her stomach, through the empty seas, where ancient foam churns and that melody seems to still linger. Noble princess, feast with us. Answering the deep sea's call, she danced with the black tide until she alone remained on that grand stage. Swordmaster of the seas, why do you stay silent? What makes you sing? With every step upon the earth, she endured the pain, rarely singing, only her crimson blades sang the lament of life. Dux Glidorium, come with me to conquer the starry seas. When she found this blazing light, she finally took up her bow, believing it to be the start of the celebration. Yeah, Evernight and Dunhung. Yeah, Dunhung Part 2. Part 3. It's Dunhung Part 3. Dunhung Part 3, the Dunhungening. Electra. When your song ends, where will you swim next? When futile hopes shatter, she always answers their question with a solitary melody, yet it enchants all who hear it. Or perhaps, whether in the mortal realm or the deep sea, the only true listener is the performer herself. Howdy, Hez, how you doing? I actually don't even know what she does, like straight up. I know she's Nihility and Dot, so not my vibe, but... I am curious what, like, I have a feeling this is gonna make me want to pull out my violin and try and learn whatever song they decide, because like I know she's gonna have like a fucking like, yeah, Yeah, my mains are literally Herta and Firefly. Like, I don't do this shit. Why do I have Hanya Eidolons? I have 2?
In the
Since
obscure
when?
prophecy of Dream, a star from the heavens has enlightened my path.
Oh, yeah, my 2 mains are Herta and Firefly with, like, cat, like, yeah, no, I like big hit. I like big boom and not dot. Like, my favorite, like, I like big explosion, do damage right away. I don't do poison. I don't do, like, dots. I don't do that sort of stuff. Me, a hit with bigger stick wins.
Nice.
My man's a Fei Xiao and Herta. I need another shielder so bad. Yeah. No, straight up. Oh, like, I'm... Shielder or just, like, healer? Because, like, Hyacinth is busted. I want big number or a lot of number. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, to be fair, dot is, like, a lot of numbers, but... like, not quite in the style that I want it to be. I don't want delayed gratification. I am an iPad child. I need my dopamine to go off right now. Like, I cannot wait for things to happen. I need it all to go now. Oh yeah, Ceredra also is happening. What is Ceredra? Harmony? Okay. I'm assuming these 2 are gonna work together because gay. But I find it fun, but this game hasn't been that nice on that archetype, so I just gave up on it. Yeah. Heredity Crew. Oh, that's sad. Aw. Her kit, it just isn't good. That's unfortunate. I mean, okay, I guess it does kind of make sense for them to do that because, you know, March. Like, next patch is loaded with shit, so. Okay, anyways. Before their deaths, time ferried me through the ages. Have you seen the passive? You have seen the passive Euphorius. Now you shall shape its future. How will you stand against the weight of its of destiny? Okay, are we about to like start homestucking this shit? Are we like about to start doing like time travel shenaniganery and like? This quest is fire. I loved it. Yeah, I will say, depending on how long it is. Proceed to find out. Okay, funnily enough, before we start, I found a video. Yes, that's such a fun thing to open my browser to. Hold on, I need to fix this shit. Freddy Faz 5 Bears. So no, I have I found a video, and it is this shit. Hold on. We have the same YouTube taste? Yeah, no, I have been watching Game Theory Five Nights at Freddy's since the first video. It's this almost 2-hour long video of the Homestuck recap. And like, I started watching it, and then I got to Act 4, and it's starting to get like time bullshittery. I'm like, good lord, I need to watch this while I'm like doing Final Fantasy bullshit, like while I'm like grinding out Final Fantasy, because that is like a whole thing. So like, are we about to go like Homestuck? Okay. I know what happened last time, right? Yeah, fine on got like Homoded and then repeat shit. Story recap, just to make sure.
I
Just to make sure.
reunited with Don Hung, and unexpectedly made contact with Screwlum.
Oh yeah, we had
He
the
warned us that
meetup with
Amphorius
Screwlum.
was
I forgot
actually
about
an
that. My
experimental cloud
darling.
for the erudition, and was rapidly falling into the path of destruction.
Hycelin's
A
pretty.
Lord Ravager
She is
would
gorgeous.
soon complete
Glug
its
glug though.
evolution. To tackle the crisis
Hi, Marchie.
together. I
Marchie.
stayed behind in Amphorius.
I want to
as
see
an
you.
informant,
I want to see you this patch
while
right
Don
now.
Hung
I need to
returned
see
the
you, March.
Express as planned to seek help.
What is
On
your
top of
deal?
that,
What is your deal,
Screwlum
girly
informed
pop?
us that March 7th had also been drawn into Amphorius. However, the current priority was the Era Nova. I quickly arrived at the Vortex of Genesis and met with Finan. We struck down the enemy's mask, only to discover
What is
that
up
his
with
face
Marchie?
was identical to Finan's.
She's got a whole lot of weirdness
When
going
his body
on.
was pierced by the ceremonial blade, a flood of memories surged forth, revealing the truth about Finan, the Flame Reaver, and Amphorius. It turned
Why
out
are you
all of us
veracity
were
now, my
trapped
girly?
in the eternal recurrences created by Finan and Cyrene. And the Flame Reaver was Finan himself, who had burned out after bearing
Like
countless
Crusader
core
Kings,
flames.
hell yeah. That game is
Their goal,
fun. I need to get
the
back into that
eternal
game.
Recurrences
Howdy,
had
Nix, welcome
already
in.
played out 33,550,336 times.
Hell yeah.
In this final cycle,
Homoda
us,
Akemi ass.
with Finan's help, time in Amphorius reset once more. But I became lost in the chaotic flow of time. At the critical moment,
Okay. Let's go.
Need something?
Oh yeah, Cyrene was here. I forgot about that.
You leaving?
I forgot how that's how we like left things off. Oh yeah, and this like really pretty tune. Got. Hello, Cyrene. How are you? Nope, that's not it. Wrong thing. Wrong button.
Hello.
Hi.
Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded.
So, are you Cyrene or Ma'am? ¿Por qué no los dos?
Maybe I'm both? Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably closer to the latter.
Okay.
It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can't remember what happened in those 30 million cycles, but I remember what you did for this world.
In one of those cycles.
Like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl back at the Grove?
Cyrene, I know what you are. Literally just call Excel out.
Yep. Isn't it amazing? It's like a seed finally grew up and became a flower. And I'm definitely as cute as a flower now. There's so much I want to say, but unfortunately, this isn't the time to reminisce. With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time, so we can carry out our promise to Finan. The descent of Iron Tomb may be looming over the horizon, but we still have a chance to change everything. Heidi Silicii is so quiet.
Yeah, it was older, slightly, lighter pink hair. Girl was obsessed with photography. Exactly. Like, she's just like trying. She's like coping so hard not having her girlfriend around. It's gonna be right. I haven't started this quest yet. Well, yeah, best of luck to you, because I've heard things about this quest, so.
In Cyrene's memories, she always sits alone by the lake, gently swaying on the swing, like she's waiting for someone.
Who's she waiting for? Finan, obviously.
I don't know. It sounds weird, doesn't it? It's something that happened to me, but I'm talking as if I'm an observer. But that's just what those memories are like. Vague and unclear, as if encased in thick ice. The only things I remember are the days I spent with you.
Stop flirting with her, she has a girlfriend.
Emphorius will fall into an ending of destruction after the next Era Nova.
Yep.
But those stories went out of fashion ages ago. In a proper romantic epic, the hero's supposed to foil the villain's plot, right?
Lygus is the primary culprit behind everything. We must stop Iron Tomb's descent. We need help of more allies from beyond the sky. I mean, all of those are true.
That's right. We now know that sealing off the sky wasn't Aquila's actual intention. Lygus is the mastermind behind it. The one who's trying to control everything. How unforgivable.
I've luckily been avoiding the story league. I have too. I'm so glad I just deleted social media. I have best decision of my life, partly as a streamer, like where my reactions are kind of everything. Or where my genuine reactions are important. But also just like for mental health reasons. Deleting social media, so good. I love it. We love it. It makes me doing this a whole lot easier.
I still feel a bit anxious. Lygus chose to walk into the spot.
Barely social media when I'm not at work. Yeah, using social media to escape work.
The situation is under his control.
I still do, it's just Discord. That's all I use now, which. Ooh.
Maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve. Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is a fake one. We have no idea who or what he really is.
I have inklings.
Which means it's probably time to borrow that treasure you're carrying, friend.
Shouldn't it? Oh. Make a wish to the Stellaron. Thing living in my chest that's kind of just the biggest Chekhov's gun known to man. Can you please just destroy this fucker? Mods, ban this man.
Yep, that Intellitron friend did say, when required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world.
Immaculate impression.
Heidi Silicii is a little village enclosed by time.
Chekhov's machete.
We might be able to contact the outside
Chekhov's
world from
cannon. Chekhov's nuclear fucking bomb.
Why don't we give it a try? We should at least tell our friends from beyond the sky that you're still in one piece. Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot.
Ah, yes, not in the middle of a town. I would agree. Why do you walk so quickly? I assume. There you go. Oh, because it took the speed thing. That makes sense. I was like, why is she like speed walking? Like that's just Olympic.
It's super quiet here, Sounds can't get in or out.
Except through the big ass arch that we just... What are you talking about? It's an open air courtyard. What the fuck?
Back in Cyrene's memories, this room was her secret base. No one noticed her practicing Ornyx's prayer here, or trying to speak with the gods in secret. But today's different, isn't it?
Sorry.
We aren't trying to contact unreachable gods, but humans from other worlds. Real people.
Humans et al. There is also Skrullum in there.
I'm prepared to witness that miracle, friend.
The way Cyrene talks is so similar to Mem.
She said she's both.
I have so many questions. I'm also worried about how Dawn Hung and March 7th are doing.
Oh yeah,
I'm
she
hoping
doesn't know about her
Cotton
girlfriend.
and Omega can still function normally, because I really need answers.
Cyrene has not told her about her girlfriend yet. Okay.
Signal strength, 14.8%. Dialogue window, 16 minutes, 22 seconds. Prerequisite, no external interference.
Depending on what you say in this discussion, Skrullum, it's gonna take way longer than 60 minutes and 22 seconds to do this. Ooh, hurt us
We
here
are
too.
very glad to learn that you're safe.
Alright, you're here too?
Not only am I here, but I also happen to have saved you 4 times already. Without you even being aware of it, of course.
Thank you, that's why you're the best.
But now's not the time to celebrate. When 2 geniuses show up at once, you know you're in deep trouble.
And when they're working together too. Like, ooh. And not even just 2 geniuses, it's Herta. Herta shows up willingly works with Skrullum to solve the same problem. That's when you know you're fucked.
Listen up, little one. The Destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, evolves through self-extrapolation. Hiding in this segmentum, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of Era Nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition. For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation. However, it has now restarted. Prediction: if effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
Rip, okay.
The possibilities are endless. Breaking down interstellar communications, destroying the synesthesia beacons, returning cosmic civilizations to the Dark Ages, or even starting a
Rika.
third
Welcome.
anti-organic war. Any of it would be able to bring the cosmos to its knees. Simply put, it will tilt all sciences and technologies towards the destruction. And since Nanook glanced at this place, it means they are being dead serious.
Alright, so listen, I know, the jokes are not gonna stop. We are like, but also it's gonna be part like Heislin's jokes, but also like respectfully oogling.
Based on info provided by the IPC, Iron Tomb probably isn't like Selenova or Zephyro, who are overlords ascended from human beings. Instead, Iron Tomb is an algorithmic sequence. It can be anywhere, as long as there is a receptacle for its calculation. The version of Iron Tomb hiding in Amphorius is its source code, and this scepter is its incubator.
So pretty much if there is any sort of computer somewhere, then Iron Tomb can exist in that area. 14 system hours, no time at all.
Think of it as the program having reached 99.98% completion already. And then it's over.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's the observer named Lygus. Speculation: he's the Scepter System's administrator.
He wants Iron Tomb to break through the knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world, and you're the only thing he fears. So listen closely, little one. The speed of time is different in Amphorius compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time.
Can Lygus just turn himself off? I would love that. Just like, imagine he just has like a little switch in the back. You just like flip it. You just problem solved. We're good. Goodbye, Lygus. Goodbye, Iron Tomb. Like, imagine.
The cycles have already been broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphorius will ever be able to run.
Still got 2 more patches.
An Iron Tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more. But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods. Destroyed himself using the power of the destruction. Fine and Signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World-Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis.
Finon sacrificed himself to create an opportunity for us.
That old Intellitron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kepfali's core flame. But don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
Just like Herta with the keyholes. Yeah, exactly. Like a built-in just off switch.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lygus's behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in the actions of Titans or the demigods throughout the whole experiment. Deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, this ultimate protocol goes by another name, the Law Titan, Talanton.
Oh shit. Oh, I wouldn't even expected that. Where did that come from? Okay. I mean, it makes sense, but the fact that one of the Titans, like, is the system?
Law. They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Flame
Like,
returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
that's kind of a... That is kind of a reveal that's very, like... Now that you say it, it makes so much sense. It's not like the most mind-blowing thing ever, but it recontextualizes a lot. Because we've heard a lot about Talanton. Like, we had those, like... We had multiple sequences where we dealt with, like, the... We had multiple sequences where we dealt with the scales and a lot of prayers toward Talanton and all that jazz. So, like, they've been a force that's been present throughout all this entire time. It's just the fact that, like... The fact that they are, like, they just recontextualizes their entire existence, which is interesting. And I was not expecting that, but when like, now that Scrollum says it, I'm like, that makes an abundance of sense.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you?
Herta just now realizes Irene's here. Shame I can't watch you play there that long. Okay.
Path chart is...
Huh?
Is there something wrong with me?
Hello?
Never mind.
No, don't never mind that shit. What's up with Cyrene?
60. Month of balance. We'll be locking onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter what you do, so long as you bend it to your favor.
But yeah, what was I saying before Herta caught me off guard next? Why did she just say, I know? She's like, I have more important. No, the important thing is what's weird, what is up with Cyrene?
We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hung got inside this world. So influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lygus, or to call for more reinforcements in this fight.
It was the Stellaron.
Once you've got Law in your hands, we'll discuss our next steps. Make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Herta, The firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any questions you still have as soon as...
Where's March?
Miss March's situation is... Well, Madame Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot ascertain her location. What we can be sure of is that she's still in Amphorius.
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries. Even if Amphorius explodes,
Don't say
she'll
that,
be able to
Herta.
float out perfectly protected in a nice thick layer of ice.
Don't say that.
Worry more about yourself instead.
No. It's March. I'm gonna put her first. Don Hung safe.
Mr. Don Hung did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. Known. The flow of time inside and outside Amphorius is not identical. 1,000 years in this world may only be a fleeting second outside. Conclusion. He is on his way back to the Express.
How's the Express crew doing?
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry. Himiko and the others are more concerned
Hell yeah,
about your
mother.
well-being than their own.
Don't have any other questions.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles. And will...
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope you bring good news the next time we meet, little one.
Before we leave, what's up with Cyrene?
No, not little one. Deliverer.
I don't like that. That's a fine end title, not a me title.
Those two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities.
Fucking tell me about it. What do you think about them?
It feels weird. This all feels really familiar. Some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot. Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled up together.
How do you know what a memo sprite is?
Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what
Remembrance.
little time we have. Just treat me as an ordinary girl with secrets, okay?
Sure.
Like calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra. That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading to. We'll need to find
The
Blah
secret.
and
I'm
stop
Alicia. I know,
Lagus.
straight up.
So, we've at least got a solid direction, right? Can you give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack some stuff. There's so much more I need to take care of in this form, and I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah, imagine not being like a squirrel.
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists in the outside world.
Okay, Doomer, what the fuck?
This is important, and that's also important. It's not gonna fit into my bag. Hold on, I'll be done in a sec.
If you need help packing, I'll give you help. Although, to be fair, Estelle gives me, like... Estelle gives me very light packer vibes. Don't forget to take it with you. It's your only means of communication with the outside world. The genius's message is still in there reminding you. Travel to light calendar year 3960, the era of Talantin's fall, gain control of the law. You can bypass the final protocol, modify the core flame of world bearing, or reverse the Aeronova. Delay Iron Tomb's birth. Because, like, to me, like, Estelle is a pack light,
Should
do a
I head to
laundry.
the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look at Ides Elysiae?
Like, yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but like, Estelle kind of seems like a pack light and do laundry. Like for like a week trip, she packs like a couple pairs of shorts, couple pairs of shirts, and boxers, and like that's it. Just like does laundry. Yeah, and she just balls it all up into a duffel bag. She doesn't even like fold it. Alright, like duffel bag if there's like too much, but like ideally it's like a backpack. Like she just all shoves it into a backpack, a duffel bag if she needs to.
This village is where Finan's life started. After 30 million
Still has 3 of the exact same yeah, no, she has 3 of the same outfits. That's all she has.
Is now in my hands.
Okay. Domestic AU, starch. Their closet that they have together. March is like all of it still has like one corner where it's like she has like 3 outfits on hangers, and then the rest of the walk-in closet is just all March.
He said I will take over the responsibilities of world-bearing. But what does that mean? Becoming the new Kefali? Or forging a completely new path?
Believe in Destiny's plans, I guess. I don't know. Fucking...
Destiny must have brought me here for a purpose. This isn't a coincidence.
Destiny, aka a script.
Created after 30 million quantitative changes. There's nothing to fear. I'm destined to play the most important role in this final battle. I've already
I mean, we did see the Stellaron Hunters in the fucking trailer, so I would not be surprised if they just show up like, hey, bestie, this is all a part of the script. So Firefly, go fuck some shit up. Like, Spell's close to lift off the chair. she has the Doom chair. Okay. I will give her a basket. I don't know if March would let her have the chair. I would give her the basket. Like in the corner of the room that barely has the clothes in it. Like the clothes are barely like staying inside of it.
I finished packing. I decided to just bring these few things in the end.
Maybe the jacket goes on the chair. She lives out of the hamper. Exactly, yeah. Because that's what she does. She does like 3 outfits, like 3 copies of the same outfit that she just rotates through. So she had like living out of the hamper is the easiest thing to do, except for the jacket, which goes on the chair.
See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason.
Imagine having... You know how some people have like an emotional support emotional support plushie, like, or like just something that they like to hold that calms them down. It's usually something innocuous, like a plushie or like a toy or something. No, Cyrene has a sword. Sorry, gang. I've got a... I know I'm supposed to pack light, but I have to bring my fucking emotional support sword.
The scent of the black tide is now calm.
I want an emotional support sword, true.
Must still be
Magical
fighting
girl
them in
vibes
some
straight up.
way.
Comfort sword.
This will be Amphorius's final flame chase journey.
An emotional support plush
It
cat.
won't
I
be
know,
the
yeah,
end of us.
exactly. Like,
It'll be the
nothing wrong
beginning.
with it, right? Having an emotional support plushie, having a sleeping buddy plush, like, stuff like that, perfectly fine. If you have an emotional support sword, I have questions. still not quite gonna judge, but I will have questions.
Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
Do you feel like a hero yet? I still don't know how to act around you. Kay, I don't know how to talk to you. Good, so you can shut up and listen. I still don't know how I should act around you.
Just treat me like any other friend you have. We share a common goal and common enemies. And we may also share a common future.
This is literally
a future
Harold
that
that
has never emerged in any other cycles before. I believe in you, friend. If you still can't get used to it, just call me Mem like you did before. Just kidding.
The wink, though. She's knowingly flirting with us. Like, she is willingly flirting.
Are you worried that the burden is too heavy for you? Don't worry. Maybe the answer isn't as complicated as you think.
She got serious, though. That's a weird juxtaposition. Like, wink, haha, funny, just kidding. Are you worried that the burden's too heavy? Like, it's just the sudden face shop is like, ugh, cat's full of dust now. Yeah, I mean, throw it through the washer. A couple of, like, throw it through the washer or something quick. I mean, I do understand how, like, that could be anxiety inducing, I don't know.
You've seen how every person regarded as a hero in Amphorius was nothing more than a flawed human. They were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. But those aren't coincidences. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius' fate once more after a stagnation of more than 30 million cycles. It's the inevitability of being a trailblazer.
I feel like a terrible parent for a plush cat now. It's whatever.
A person's personality is their destiny. Your own hero's journey already started the moment you decided to board that express.
How did you know? Oh yeah, because you get my memories. It's so weird. Like, I'm like, you know things that you shouldn't, but like there is an explanation for it. It's just part of her memories, part of Mem's memories were Stell's memories, and Stell's memories that Mem inherited have been inherited by Cyrene. So like, I'm like, you shouldn't have this knowledge, but no, you do. Do you feel like a hero yet?
Stand with me? That does sound very nice.
This is weird. I need the fox thing back. The cadence feels off. Yeah, no, especially because it's just Alicia. Like that's the weirdest part. If it wasn't this this character that's like half Alicia, half like, if it wasn't this character that's just literally Alicia, that's also like very reminiscent of March, like I would be okay with it. But the fact that it is Cyrene, and like half of it feels like it's a reference to HI3, the other half of it feels like she's flirting with it. Like, come on, go back to the squirrel thing. My eyes are not lining up with my, yeah, no, true. Yeah, no, that does make it weird too, because like I can hear Mem in Cyrene's lines. I think you go eat. Well, good night, Rika. Thank you for popping in when you could. Yeah. Have a nice night.
Why don't we take everyone with us? I believe in you, friend. We'll never be alone, no matter what awaits us.
What do you mean take everyone with, like, pull them out of the simulation? How would that work? Wait, okay, so they're physical, they're beings made out of data. Can we just like create, like if we like destroy Amphorius, can we just like create physical manifestations of beings of pure data? Because that's what you are. That's literally what you are, Cyrene. Or okay, maybe not Cyrene, you stretch. But like everyone else are just beings of pure data.
In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, friend, You should be used
Two.
to being called a hero by now.
We've saved 2. 2.5. We're in the process of saving this one. We saved Bellabog and Penacony. I'm not okay. Sanjo isn't really a world though, it's a ship. So 2 worlds.
Maybe you can tell me those stories as we
2.5.
travel. That way they can become our shared memories too.
Right. So yes, I've saved so many worlds. I have saved 2.
Let's
We're good.
trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
But a space station? That's also a space station, that's not a world.
It seems
Huh?
you two are prepared to head out.
Like jump scare.
You should indeed treasure the view before you.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
For you do not have much time left to enjoy such solitary delights.
Not my best bro. Lycus is not the best bro. So daring enough to approach me, huh?
My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. To fully express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence.
Lycus, we're putting you in timeout, yeah. Like the end of fucking Half-Life 2. Was it episode 1 where G-Man gets put into fucking timeout? Hold on. Or like the Vortigons put him in when that happens, but I know it does happen. Oh, it's the opening of episode 1. That's neat. Yeah, so hold on. The end of episode 1, or the beginning of episode 1, G-Man is just like held hostage by just a bunch of Vortigons. And so that's like the first time where G-Man is like completely removed from the story since like ever since like the first game. Hopefully they explain how Herta's logging in. We're up. Yeah. No, that was like weird.
Demonstrate the full scope of my hospitality.
Yeah, we just need a bunch of like Vortigons to just like put you in timeout. It's Lygas. I'm just saying, no, straight up, his VA is incredible. What the fuck? Hello, sci-fi.
Is this place?
Question marks? Good lord, yeah. Strife. A bunch of TVs with, oh my god, this is a cool set piece, actually, straight up. This is a dope set piece.
Farewell,
Whoa.
then. May we reunite
Hi, Casterus.
the world.
Farewell, my favorite Magic the Gathering card. Titan Authority Sky. This is, okay, that is, who's in what's it? That's the highest scene. Ooh, that's Morse code in the background. I caught some Morse code. Maybe it's just a soundtrack. Death. Someone has deciphered it. I figured.
All shall bid farewell.
Oh, hello,
to
Trudy.
one, and that person alone will witness the miracle.
Passage. Yep, that's trippy. The same code? Oh, really? Earth? I don't know if we've seen Earth.
The light of the Dawn device
We know you.
never fades. Kephalese protection
Romance.
has
Yep.
no end.
Trickery.
After I cross this river,
Hello,
it will
you.
be a tragedy for mankind.
That's
But if I
fair.
do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
Authority Ocean. Path. Oh, I did just notice. They have path here. Okay. I kind of wish I knew Morse code a little bit better. As you reach out to touch the screen, an eerie sensation instantly courses through your entire body. You feel...
Outlier. Executing command. Record.
Did that startle you?
Morse code says 42. Okay, so it's news then. What's up, dude?
This
Fuck you.
is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exomyth.
Subtle?
What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends.
Because I remember 42 being in the background of, yeah, the first Fables About the Stars. Yeah.
Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphorius is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more truthful type of universe. The moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment, the universe turned into a silent equation flowing under the pen of these relentless decoders.
That's so my, yeah, no, straight up, like, just swing at him and just shatter him into like 1,000 pieces into the depths of the abyss that we're in.
Erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the Creator, the pen of divinity, and the first lyrical verse ever written by free will.
Enough purple prose, get to the point. I'm not reading a Faulkner novel.
Seems like you are not in the mood for an idle chat. That is fine. I simply wish for you to understand.
Estelle is
that I have
fed up with your
no
bullshit.
intention of being your enemy.
Yeah, he's bargaining.
I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the scepter's extrapolations.
Eon of yapping?
hoping that the Prima Mobile would bud from within it. And now, my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded the intelligence singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black tide of this cycle, it's a matter of time before his will crumbles to
You
dust.
really are the Eon of yapping.
Iron Tomb will be completed. That will not be affected by my plans, your resistance, or the schemes of the two geniuses. It is an irrefutable fact, just like the instance in Noose's calculations. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final Aeronova carry out its natural course, I'll guarantee the safety of all nameless and ensure
So
you
if it's
return unscathed.
If it's gonna happen anyways, why do you have to make this deal? Like, you could, like, by your logic, Iron Tomb is gonna happen anyways. So, like, you could literally do nothing, and we could fight all we wanted, and it was gonna happen anyway. So why do you have to make this deal? You're scared, bitch. Why should I trust you?
You've always had a choice, my lady. You can either accept my sincerity or face the consequences of defying
Lygus has 12 moons on his body, 4 on the back and the front. That's 11 more moons than any one man should have.
They've always been the product of the experiment, so naturally, they will perish when the experiment ends. That outcome was predetermined long ago, so I will not embellish such a regrettable conclusion.
You have a choice while pointing a gun at you, but it's also like you have a choice. I'm not afraid of what choice you make, he says as he's shaking, holding the gun. Like, I'm not afraid of you, he says, clearly afraid of you. Like... I still have a friend stranded here.
Ah, yes. I am aware of that esteemed lady's whereabouts.
What's her deal? What happened to her? How did Veracity get their freaking little mouth around her?
Her real identity is quite astounding. If you decide to accept my proposal, then I will do all I can to send her back to you.
To be fair, we did kind of give him that ace. Like he didn't really, we handed him that ace to put up his sleeve. Like, yeah, what's up with March? Oh, her? I'll add her to the deal as well. Like, we could have just not mentioned her, and he would not have the, like, the fucking, yeah.
You are indeed worried about your safety and that of your companions.
One of them is literally her girlfriend, of course.
Rest assured, as a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you.
Not willingly.
But you need to learn how to use it in the right way.
It's not like we went on this path willingly, my dude.
My bargaining chip in this negotiation between us. For there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat.
Like, I still don't understand what Nanook's thought process there was. Like, oh yeah, okay, Stell, she has a Stellaron in her chest now. I'm gonna gaze upon her and give her more, even though she's not, like, she is a far away from a good choice for Path of Destruction. Yeah, I'm gonna gaze upon her, give her, like, the ability to stop me. Like, what the fuck?
And I happen
Do you want to what? I was ranting. The vital knowledge is also the bargaining chip and negotiation, for there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat. Okay, so he's offering to, like, unleash destruction within us. Who are you? Self-destruction because she was about to kill herself, true. Who are you?
Wanders the stars. Someone who seeks answers with abject despair. That is all I am. This matter is of grave importance, so please do not make your decision lightly. After all, the choice before you.
To be fair, destruction really wants to destroy everything that includes himself. That's true.
Bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among.
Okay, so we've got, I've never thought of becoming unparalleled. I will not allow the destruction to tear through the cosmos. I cannot trust any promises you make. I will rule over the cosmos even without your help. He's Aha Smart Worm. I don't know if you, yeah, oh, well. With abject despair. I guess.
I now see the full scope of the determination in your words.
Yeah, go on. Walk, buddy.
You may now continue.
Why did you drag me here?
It seems you haven't realized the exomyth is the erudition's domain. You cannot physically interact with me in any way in this place, and vice versa.
How'd you get me here?
As negotiations have broken down, there's no more need for us to remain in the audience's seat. Let's return to the theater called Amphorius, where you
Yeah,
will
no,
meet
okay.
me once again.
No, straight up, that's actually an interesting idea. What if Lygus is Aha is elation because he, like, I want to watch the world burn sort of thing. Right? Like, he gets so much joy out of just watching Amphorius burn, and as a result will get so much joy out of watching the rest of the universe burn.
Of course, this meeting was not without merit. Your presence has inscribed a new footnote in the exomyth.
Footnote? Infinite jest moment? Hell yeah. I started reading that again.
For its purpose,
I still need to finish that book.
allow me to reveal it to you in detail the next time we meet.
In like another month and a half. Eternal occurrence, 33,550,000.
100 years ago, the flames of war consumed Akama. The Outland forces broke through the dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies descended with Kephali's eternal slumber, painting the holy city's walls in scarlet. Its generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The throne of worlds kept silent to the pleas of the people. Until the heaven and earth cracked open. Not the gods answering the people's prayers, but a legion rising from the sea of blood. Dawncloud's spires fell in the sulfur rains, and the legion's commander stood atop the broken idols and roared,
Compatriots, no more kneeling! Not to brutal tyrants, and not to dying gods! Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to stoke fear in your hearts!
A Chrysos heir she stood, divine blood soaked into the earth, quelling the flames beneath her feet.
Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Mine shall overturn it!
Okay.
Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raised her scepter high, and the people gazed in the direction she pointed.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize the reins of fate.
Tsaritsa ass.
Drive the enemy from Kevali's dawn. Smother their flames with their own dead. Win glory. Win peace. Let history sing your deeds.
No, it won't.
The first to dance was a
Hello.
maiden following closely behind, weaving through the carnage like a fish in the sea. The people, full of wrath, surged with her, forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes, drained of life, vanished into nothing.
Onward to Marmorial Palace, to Dawncloud's heights. Announce to all the wicked and cowardly. Announce to this stagnant age.
We are the rising tide!
History
Cool
remembers
story, bro.
this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical inscriptions in every place in the city that had been scorched by fire. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Saridra.
Imperator, that gives me Phyrexia vibes. I don't like that.
Friend, are you listening? Friend?
Did Stella fucking fall asleep during Cyrene's story time?
Honestly, you were the one who insisted on reviewing history.
Sorry,
Yet here
not-
you are,
not-
dozing off.
Not my
Wake
fault.
up!
Not.
Otherwise, I'll have to
Huh?
wake up. Otherwise,
Not my fault.
awake at last. I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then.
What does that mean? I was meditating.
Fine, as you say, just meditating. We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. If everything went
How did we
according
get
to
here?
plan, it should be shortly after Talantin's fall. And also the end of the first Flame Chase journey.
The Law Demigod awaits.
Indeed. The first Flame Chase ended with the trial of Law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust before the core flame is restored. It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first.
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here.
Careful, sounds like someone's
Hold your tongue. Conspiring with Kremnos and plotting rebellion are crimes.
There are multiple voices, and things seem Why don't we find a place to hide and observe from the shadow?
probably smart. All right, real fast before we continue, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I will be right back here. Give me a quick second. Alrighty, we are back. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let us get back to it. Do it. Go. Oh. Grab my bottle real quick. Pick up my water, and then we. Water bottle. Grab a handful of Swedish fish. We ready to go. Let's cook.
At least Kremnoans keep their faith.
Wait, isn't that...
Haven't we done this puzzle before? We have done this puzzle before. Oh, hi, Trivy. Answer in Iceland.
Golden-blooded defilers, perverting the prophecy and trying to slay gods. Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense?
It sounds like they were onto something.
Look at this broken world and see what your atrocious acts have done.
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky? But how is that possible?
They were onto something.
You impudent.
Ducks for Goris. We're here to welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
Huh?
Heretic! No one but the great Talantin can deliver this world from misery.
Well, yeah, hi, Iceland.
I ask you, if the old laws were so perfect,
Hi,
why
Sarita.
did they crumble beneath my feet?
Go off, girly pop.
Talantin is long gone. Now I am the law.
Go off, girly pop. Short blue gremlin.
Challenge me, or submit to my judgment.
Go off, girly pop.
Silence!
The rook!
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
Bigger stick diplomacy.
That's because I came. I saw. I conquered.
Danny Weedy Weedy. The bisexual panic, yeah.
Ducks for Goris? Take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds.
The frickin' like the shush that Iceland's gave. Oh. Yeah, hi Caesar, literally.
Tell them that the High Priest attempted to take away the rights granted to the people by the Imperator. Thus, he met his fate.
Yes, Imperator.
Now, these two accidental guests?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's short. Holy shit. She's like Fushman model. I did not expect that, but that makes it even funnier. The fact that she has like Fushman model makes this even funnier because it's like short queen is like
Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
Tribby, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, Tribby is literally at her shoulder, and Tribby is a child.
as you command.
And she's wearing heels, yeah. Don't kill us, please. A typical start. You should have expected it.
Is this
That is Kyna's.
Correct, but not the kindness you know.
How? Whoa, huh? What the fuck do we know? What do you know?
This is the leader of the cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now, even after I've united all the city-states, these vermin still lurk in the shadows, hindering the flame-chase journey.
How much do you know, Saridra?
Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second flame-chase journey. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy, I present to you this corpse as a gift.
What are you, a fucking cat? Are you a cat bringing me like your hunt? Like what the fuck? You know us?
careful? Let's wait and see what happens. She's probably trying to scare us.
Okay, I don't follow your logic, Irony. So you were saying it is a possibility that Saridra here sees two random people show up in her court, like in the middle of a situation like that, and her immediate gambit is, I mean, it makes sense, she's a chess person, but like her immediate gambit is, I'm gonna just assume these people are for the future. Like, what is the thought process here? On screen for 2 minutes? I mean, go off, girlie, I guess.
For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flamebearer who ends wars, Tyrant of Dawncloud, Empress of the
But
Holy City,
you may
and
call me
Imperator of the
Tiffany.
Flame. But in light of your unique identities, I'll allow you to address me by my real name.
Why does Trippy look so sad? Like, she looks like she's being, like, oppressed.
Saridra. On behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer.
No, I don't like being called that. Final deserves that.
If I may, how do you know her identity?
Trippy's going through it, she really do me.
As the little hostage prophesied.
Hostage? What the
From
fuck?
the future beyond the sky.
What the fuck? Trippy, blink twice if you're not okay. She did it right on cue. She literally did the blink. Oh my god. Trippy's not okay, dude.
Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day. There's no mistake.
You know, I wouldn't have thought people in a civilization that don't have baseball, I would not have thought for them to, like, think of a bat as a mace. You know, I would think of a bat as a bat, but you know, or a club, possibly, not a mace. Mace, okay. Point of order here. A mace has blades, right? Or something for puncturing. A club is a club, would be a bat. A mace is something different, which is not what we have. So, incorrect translation. Sorry.
Your orders, Imperator.
Mace doesn't necessarily have sharp points. Yeah, no, true, but like, you have an entirely blunt mace. What even is a mace? Like, what is the like I kind of have like a, I know it when I see it sort of situation with a mace, but like mace. Heavy club, typically having metal head and spikes. Yeah, like these are maces, right? Minecraft, love that. Like these are maces, right? You have it is more blunt damage. The point of a mace is to puncture through blunt force weapon definition side check. Yeah, no, true. Welcome to Whale Milk stream. No, but okay. So a mace is, yes, it is a blunt force weapon. It's meant to puncture through armor, right? But it is it's shorter and it has a very specific like end, right? You do most of the damage at the very end of a mace, right? This is all just for leverage. And then you have the club, like the mace head at the end. A club is a club, like bonk. No matter where, you bonk. Like a club is a club is a club, right? A club is closer to a baseball bat than a mace is to a baseball bat. I think it's closer to a club, because like, look. Because like, when I think of a club, I actually don't necessarily think of something with like spikes in it. I think of big stick that troll has. I always have to double check what your streams are about when I enter. Sorry. The ADHD demons, they take over sometimes. But yeah, no, like this is a club. This is closer to a baseball bat. Cause like you can't tell me that this isn't just a fancier form of club. Like, it's the same thing. Stick, yeah, exactly, but stick just feels too thin, yeah. A bat doesn't necessarily always have to be metal, though. Small club, fancy club. How bad is it? True. But clubs can be metal. Like, I do not agree with calling our weapon a mace. Maybe a mace is a little bit more dignified, but like, club is still, I think, better.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance will convene early. As for you two, Akima knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Lycus, what did you do?
I have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
Will do.
This is not what I expected at all.
You know, same.
The demigod
What the fuck did
needed
Lycus
defiance
do?
was just waiting for us, and she knows of things beyond the sky, even eons. How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Who altered history?
Lycus. Dinkelberg.
Unpleasant thought, but plausible. The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came prepared. We're the ones at a disadvantage now.
Lycus was feeling quirky, I know. He was like, things are getting too predictable. I'm just gonna fuck everything up. Like, I'm just gonna throw you into the wrong timeline.
We might as well dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy City.
Please
We've
listen
received the
carefully
Imperator's
as
favor
you
because of your
knew.
unique background.
The rhythm has
As a
shifted
result,
to
the people of Akama will
music.
certainly respect you more.
Dancing
Just put
pairs
that
one
to good
plus one
use
equals
and add a bit
two.
of your experience and charm.
Charm. Okay. Yeah, that autistic Riz.
Should be easier than last time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll be able to turn things back in our favor.
Trailblaze, the sequel, we always find a way.
Calm and confident. That's the you I'm familiar with.
Guests, please.
Sorry.
The journey to save the world starts with a single step. Let's set off, my friend.
Okay, next time we get a straight-on shot of Hysolins, I have a question for y'all.
Hail to the Imperator! Hail to the Golden Heroes! Hail to the Deliverer!
Told you.
This is about,
You're
of
the
course it
headline
is.
act.
What other question about
spectacle is for
Hysolins
you.
would I have?
Guards,
'Kay.
your service to the Holy City is appreciated.
Okay.
How have things been?
Also, A, the height difference is funny. B, this is a stretch, but is it possible they chose Mace over Club because Mace is of Latin origin while Club is Germanic? That would be funny. Stomach got 10 out of 10, Garrett. Yeah, I know. So, where does the water end and the flesh begin? Because, okay, like, this is putting a lot of emphasis on our chest, and I know, and it's weird, but genuine question here, right? Water. At some point, it becomes skin. So if you were to like position your head down here and look up, what would you see? Would it just be like, would it just continue being water and then like all the way up? Or would you just see like a wall of flesh here? Like, how does the transition work? So you're saying like she's just... You wouldn't see anything? Okay. Let me rephrase the question then, Hilo, because that's a good point. If Cereja is here looking up, what does she see? Because, like, it is... I murdered myself. I make myself laugh too hard sometimes. Oh my god. But yeah, no, okay. Because, yeah, everything about this character just makes me so, just fills me with so many questions. So, like, okay, is it like a thin wrapping of skin around a being of just water? Or like, so if Cereja's like looking up, can you just like see her like water up through her throat and into her head? So if that's true, then she doesn't have a brain, which means she has no thoughts. Which honestly, look at her, that tracks. But then like, if it is, does she just have like, all of a sudden, does she just become flesh here? And then if so, like, why here? Because like, there's nothing here. Because like, she doesn't have lungs, because lungs extend down, would extend down past here. Or like, at least her diaphragm would be right here. And she has a skeleton, but like, Okay, yeah, she has a rib cage, but like nothing else. She like it doesn't look like she has a spine. It doesn't look like she has anything else down here. Looks like theoretically you'd be able to see a spine, but she doesn't have that. Yeah, she could have a skull. That makes sense. She does have a spine. Oh, okay. I can't see it. News, we have questions. How the fuck does Hysolins work? Okay, so she does have a spine. That does make sense then. If she has like a spine and a rib cage and it's just her like her abdominal cavity is just water. But then why is it the line right there? Yeah, okay. That is outside the circle of knowledge. I don't know. That would be wild. But yeah, that's my question is like, yeah. And it's also funny that like, if Sarija just kind of like stood, she doesn't even have to like kneel down. She just like still stands here, looks up. She could probably just see what's going on up there.
Castrum Kremnos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy.
Drita, stop pretending you don't know.
The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city.
They would be like, this is not knowledge for you to understand.
Market.
This is not knowledge for that you are privy to.
The culprits, and now they await interrogation.
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured earth, it still didn't silence these fools. Guests from beyond the sky.
My Terravox Odyssey, my favorite early game console.
Will take you somewhere to settle down for now.
I'm also just now noticing her body, like, just melds into her skirt. What the fuck is happening with you, Hysolins? What is your design? I mean, it's cool, but like, what? It doesn't make sense. You were like a being that's like imitating humanity, where like your clothing is a part of you.
My name is Hysolins, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Imperator, as well as the Knights Commander of the Achaemen Alliance.
First non-Euclidean person. I just realized something. What? Oh, to be fair, yeah, she does. She has a spine, I guess. Yeah, no, you can barely see it. You like it's an imprint. But then this is all. Is this also supposed to be like her pelvic bone?
Later on, the Imperator will invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain. Under the Imperator's command...
I'm just now realizing, same question goes the other direction. If you look down, what do you see? And like, Stella's tall enough that she could like, if she wanted to.
Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
What the fuck is happening now?
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what's beyond the sky?
Did you fumble that line? If you look down, but like, past that, right? Because like, as long as you're like not right next to her, like, you can still like see through her stomach, right? And like, what? Where does the water end? Like, is it at like her pelvic bone?
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what's beyond the sky?
They should have retook that. Like, is it like her hips? Is like that section is like.
As a humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views to you. Please forgive me.
Huh. That's a weird thing to say. Are you like in a, are you like afraid that you're gonna be like murdered if you state your views?
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Time waits for no one. Please come with me and rest now before the meeting later.
Akama, under the Imperator's rule, is no longer in the shadow of war.
Hold on, she has a back! What the fuck? Every new angle I get of this goddamn character, I don't understand. She has skin on her back. What the fuck? Okay.
Indeed, Dawn Cloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle.
Like, everything about Heislands is like, if you look at it, if you look at her, she's pretty. Like, everything about her design is really pretty. But if you think about it, it gets really weird really fast. Like, I like, it's a really funny joke, but genuinely, like, this is one of the few times I've ever seen a character design, especially in a Hoyoverse game, where if you think about the logistics of it, it gets weird. Cause like, okay, like Zila's outfit. Terrible, like she has to strip everything every time she needs to go to the bathroom, right? Like, but it's impractical, but like, you can kind of see it. This is just like, the logistics of this are so weird, even within the rules of a fantasy universe, or like the lack thereof rules of a fantasy universe. Like, I just don't understand her.
Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes. When the Imperator arrives, I shall come to summon you.
Hystealans. No wonder she's the Knight's commander.
She's reassuringly discreet.
I'm sure that's what Seredra thinks, but it's inconvenient for us.
Everything can be explained by the fact it's a simulation. We're still in Ina's dream, fuckers, so it's dream logic.
All right. We finally have some freedom to ourselves. Since there's still some time before the Alliance meeting, let's explore a bit. Look over there.
It's a Glyon Tribby. Not the ladies I'm familiar with.
But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle, never changing.
Okay, I bet you any money this is gonna get uncanny. This is gonna be like, it's an alternate timeline, but everything is wrong. Calling it now. Hold on. Optional. Use first.
Dux Brumalis, our great Imperator, found the mastermind and executed him in public. Seeing that scoundrel burn to nothing should deter these miscreants from being so brazen again.
So the great Imperator isn't afraid of getting her hands dirty? What a ridiculous display.
What do you know? No matter what sins the people commit, they are still the Imperator's people, and it's only right that they be judged by the Imperator's own hand. Our distinguished trespassing guests.
What the fuck you mean trespassing? Yeah, true. Are we trespassers or are we guests? That's a bit of an oxymoron.
Seneca, the Dux Brumalis. Greetings.
This Dux
It's
Brumalis
said.
doesn't seem to like the Imperator very much, but she holds a high rank. And Dux Vergoris' speech seems self-contradictory. Let me see what I can get out of them. I'm Cyrene of Ida Cilicii. This is the Deliverer Beyond the Sky. We're new here, and does this city host any other visitors from beyond the sky? We're looking for our dear companions.
Yeah, you just imagine she's like, yeah, here's March 7th. Like, what the fuck?
Drop the charade. But yes, there is someone in this city who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky.
Margie.
Silence! The Imperator ordered us to keep that lord's whereabouts a secret.
Enough, you pathetic lapdog. Do you need to beg for permission from that cursed Imperator even just to bark?
Someone who is all too familiar with the world beyond the sky.
Margie.
And is referred to as that lord.
Margie.
Looks like things are getting heated. Let's get out of here.
What? They just fucking pulled weapons. Okay, yeah, no, y'all can brawl over there. Hi, Aglaya, Trivy.
Aggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. No matter what, we'll always remember.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about. I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War is born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency. If Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya.
They don't know us? What the fuck?
These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer.
Fuck you.
I must prepare some proper attire for you.
My mother gave me these clothes. Hello, nice to meet you for the first time.
First time? That's not what I gather from your eyes.
She's really lively. It's been a while. It has been a while since we've heard her be this lively, which is weird to me. Because last time we talked to her, she was completely defeated. Like, she was drained of energy. She was on her last legs. Now she's like happy and energetic, and it's so weird, and I don't like it.
Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what she just said. Yeah, you have no drip, no style, you need help. My mother gave me these clothes, don't you dare touch them.
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Trevi of Yanisopolis. It's very nice to meet you.
Fuck did Lygus do?
Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey, even more clearly than we have.
Can't believe you don't. No, I like it. It's cool, but it's weird, and like it makes me uneasy. Is there a female and male pronunciation of Imperator? When I read it, in my head I hear Imperator. Don't worry. Let me look up what the actual No, it's just Imperator. There is no Imperator. Like, that's just not a correct... Yeah, no, it's Imperator. So, if I pull this up. The two, wow. The two pronunciations that are given here is Imperator. The dash here denotes that the emphasis is on the following syllable. So Imperator. So this syllable gets the emphasis. So Imperator or Imperator, depending on if you want to American English, like reduce the T down to a non-voiced plosive, so Imperator or Imperator. But either way, it is Imperator. So I did not know that, actually. More you know.
Witness the future of the flame chase journey. The prophecy also told you about that?
Indeed. Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival.
Cyrene, what the fuck did you do?
So, please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more.
Orynyx's prophecy?
It was Orynyx who told mankind that the Deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
Yeah, everything's wrong.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova. Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
Unless Orynyx is like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms
Okay. So two ideas. Two ideas here. Either Lygus fuck shit up, which I could see. Or B, the bug that Finon killing himself, or like sacrificing himself, created. The bug that him doing that created gave Orynyx a chance to go in and like, okay, we're gonna like Orynyx just kind of took the chance while Lygus was distracted to like reset shit and make it weirder. Or like put things in a situation where we can easily or more easily deal with stuff, I guess. I don't know.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
What do you mean even we find this surprising? Do you find it surprising?
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises.
So do they... Okay. Do you remember what happened, like 40 minutes ago? Do you either of you remember what happened like an hour ago? Because like if you can't, then none of us is real, or you're in the beginning of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. But like,
The
whatever.
other heroes under the Imperator's command are here too. Since we have time, should we go meet them?
How are we supposed to talk to the heroes of Deliverance? What if they're really intimidating?
Good for you. They aren't. One of them is like a wet dog.
Virginia, don't be so nervous. Once they hear your
Ernest didn't love it.
poetry-
Yeah.
Ah,
True.
Heroes, you're already here. Greetings. I am Apollonius, the Dux Helcolithus, one of the 5 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, advisor to the Flame Chase army. This is Virginia of Castrum Kremnos, the Dux Carminum and imperial scribe of the Great Imperator.
Hello. I'm Virginia. I compose poetry.
Girly, I feel you. I also have social anxiety. Chill. One is like a wet dog. The other was a dog. No, the other was a squirrel.
I'm
a rodent
Serene
of some
from
sort.
Mighty Ciliciae.
They're both rodents.
This is the Deliverer. Nice to meet you both.
They're not as frightening as the rumors claimed.
This is our first time in the Imperator's realm. Akima is even more magnificent than we imagined.
It's nice to see it not
here
burning.
To look after us, we'd be completely lost and confused.
The Akima you imagined is long gone. Under the Imperator, this city has been reborn as the capital of the world.
Bask in her free-spirited winds. For anyone who fulfills their duties to the Imperator, these winds shall forever remain at their service.
I'm getting a weird vibes from Saridra here. Because, like, okay. So, what's so weird right now? The very end of the last patch, we got that that time where Finon just starts talking with Ceridra or Heislands. So, oh, what the fuck is happening? Is this the past or is this just something different? Did Ornyx just like reset shit, or are we just straight up in the past?
Those who are loyal do not need to consider
or
the
did
consequences
Ornyx
of
change the
betrayal.
past? That makes
But
sense.
if you're curious, why not head to the lake and take a look? Those elders who lie at the bottom of the lake are the best example of what happens when you disobey the Imperator.
Huh? Okay. No, okay, so what I'm... Okay. Thought. This is a simulation, right? So when you're running a simulation like this, especially like a really big, like academic level simulation, you do checkpoints, right? You store backups, right? And if something goes wrong, like power goes out or something gets corrupted or whatever, you roll back to the last checkpoint and restart. So what if, like, here we say the bug that Finon created, there are two people that could have rewound and changed some variables. Like the last checkpoint was this point for some, or like the checkpoint that they decided to roll back to was here for some reason. There are two people that could have done it. It could have either been Lygus or it could have been Ornyx. If it was Lygus, then the changes that he has made to the variables of the simulation are malicious to make our job harder. If it was Ornyx, then these are an assistance. I am not entirely confident that this was Ornyx and this was supposed to be helpful, because the fact that the person in charge of everything right now is Ceridra, which is Talantan, which is law, which is the actual simulation itself, right? Is the framework, the algorithm that the simulation is working on itself, right? We are literally being governed by the simulation, which is not great.
The elders of this cycle were all... Looks like that priest who was sentenced to death wasn't an isolated case.
Okay, let's talk, Heislands. Try not to be too distracted by your design.
Little fish from beyond the sky. Did you rest well?
Still want to just turn your body into an
The
aquarium.
Imperator and the delegates are about to arrive. If you are ready, please.
About your role, about the Imperator, about the crisis areas here, about your stomach.
I'm the
I don't know.
Commander of Akama, General of the Flame Chase Army, and the Imperator's servant. But beneath these shiny scales engraved with complicated titles, I am just a swordfish at the Imperator's side.
Would that be a fursona? Or is there like another term for like furries, but they're aquatic creatures?
As you've witnessed, she is the Empress of Akama, the one who ended the Chrysos War and the leader of the Chrysos heirs. As merely a humble subject, I cannot say more beyond this.
Yeah, I know what scale is, but like, I don't know if there's a term for like skin sona. I also just love how she has such a resting bitch face. So funny.
The Chrysos heirs here constitute the elite among the Flame Chase Army.
She is a fish disguised as human. Hello, yes, I am fish. I mean, I am human.
Dux Halkalithist Apollonius and Dux Carminin, Virginia, serve as the army's advisor and historian, respectively. One offers advice and counsel to the Imperator, while the other writes verses of her supreme glory.
Give me back my fish. Imagine Hycelas is like trying to be like a bit of a brat, and she takes fish like Saraja's like, give me back my fish, and she's like, no, and the fish is just swimming around in her stomach.
Dux Frigoris Lavinus and Dux Brumalis Seneca are both formidable warriors.
And they're just
Fearing
staring
the
at each other like two
flames
dogs, like
with
stuck in a
steel and
stalemate, like.
steel.
"Rrrr."
Dux Fatorum, the holy maiden who interprets the prophecy. Only the one named Trebi remains in
Quack.
the city. The Imperator once took them as hostages in order to unify the prophecies of the world. But they are now Akima's most vital prophets.
And she's still a hostage too. Okay, who did they take her hostage from? Is my
Dux
question.
Goldweaver, Aglaya. Well, she dislikes it when people talk about her behind her back. You should get to know her in person.
So I am very acquainted with her. She has a daughter. Like I'm good.
Then come. The Imperator reserved seats.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about the meeting.
Yeah, no, she's Saraja's kind of spooky.
Since Saridra is presiding over the meeting, it'll be a good opportunity to learn about the law's inclinations in the current era. Let's keep our ears open, okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland can't endure anymore.
I like how Trebi just always looks really unnerved, like right now, because like back in old like Akama, she could like relax with herself, right? When she was around Aglaya, she was relaxed. She had a neutral stance. She's always like really uneasy right now.
Who knows? First, she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities. Her madness is the greatest calamity.
Exactly. Chrysosayers, deliverers. What about us ordinary folk? How much are we worth in her eyes?
What if she's literally like, y'all are NPCs, I don't care. Like, you are beings of data. You are like small variables that have no impact on anything whatsoever.
Things feel pretty tense here.
Yeah, what are you worth? Like $10? Whatever the energy cost
History
is.
book said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will history repeat itself in this cycle?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Similar acts have occurred, and not just once. However, whether history will repeat itself, you'll soon see.
I am so weirded out
Those
by
are the
this.
2 spots reserved for you. Please take your seats.
What's that again? Why aren't we
That's what they were talking about before.
What is
We stopped, so it turns out.
It's funny because like these are the same style seats at like Red Rocks, right? And they have so much space to themselves, whereas like Red Rocks, you'd be like shoulder to shoulder with the person next to you. So I'm like, this is way too spacious. This is like a waste of space.
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting
Sacrifice
is about to begin.
the Rook! Naxa vibes? That is true, actually.
All rise. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
Good lord, girly.
What?
Kefali, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought news of the conquest to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city. Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior endured before his death. Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know nothing of this.
Yeah, right, okay.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, let us set this trial aside for the time being. Witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades,
Among us.
brazenly challenging the Alliance, seeking to shatter our hard-earned peace and unity.
Teresa turned the propaganda up to 1,000. She really did, and this is like, this is whack. Like that, this is, whoa. I don't know if I trust her or not.
I uncovered this plot. Now to protect this beautiful city and her people, the Imperator's legions are ready. They will escort each of you to the Temple of the Three Fates, where you will receive the highest level of protection the Alliance can offer.
Prison.
Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
This is clearly a trap.
So, everything she says is like that. This doesn't make. Okay, go against Fagusa. But like, oh no, never mind. I guess that's okay. Because like, I guess I would have thought Iceland's already had that. Okay, don't worry about it.
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies?
I thought we already had most everyone dealt with except for Talantin. I thought that was the entire point of this.
Things are starting to get pretty intense.
Yeah.
Comrades, you will have seen her true face now. According to the ancient laws of Akuma, only with the consent of 2/3 of the
Well,
elders
unfortunately for
can
you,
the
she's a
legions
borderline
carry
fascist, so
out
you
the
can't
commander's
really
orders.
do much, like... Yeah. Unfortunately for you, she's like a borderline fascist, so democracy, 2/3, supermajority? Fuck that shit, that's whatever she says.
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy
Borderline?
them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akuma, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders restructuring, and just yesterday, you desecrated them with a blood-stained blade. The decaying old laws fell with Talantin and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you still insist on proclaiming yourselves defenders of the law,
Because, like, okay. The weirdest part about this is I'm getting mixed signals. Because, like, part of me wants to think, especially because, you know, playable, she's supposed to be at least an ally or a good person or, like, yeah, a good guy at some point. But, like, she's also a fascist. So, like, I'm getting mixed signals, game.
then be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
That really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, is hereby passed. The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins
Those
today.
gloves are pretty, though.
In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries.
What if the gloves are
and pay
hiding
all
more
war
water
taxes
fingers,
by
like
the
water
end of the
fingers?
month of Evernight.
Get a little minnow to swim in your hand. Sorry.
At this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the newest honored guest to join our alliance.
Don't talk to me.
The
Wench.
Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky.
No,
With
I mean,
her
okay,
aid,
technically.
we shall shatter the chalice of plenty.
Okay, well, so I didn't really descend from the sky recently. Like, I descended from the sky, did a bunch of stuff, and then came from the future. Like, I descended from the future. Okay, weird choice of word.
Fagusa's core flame to the holy city.
Is, like, Fagusa the only one left? Because you have Talantin.
Absurd. Simply absurd.
Yeah.
A deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy about slaying gods. It's a lie you've used to grow your power.
You're also technically not from the future. I mean, how would you put it though? Because like, yeah, technically not, but like also, what other term would you use?
Ladon has already sacrificed countless soldiers. And now you want me to send even more of my brothers and sisters to be used and discarded by a tyrant?
Alternate reality? True. An alternate future. Yeah, no, yeah, alternate timeline.
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Meeting adjourned.
Yeah, I'm gonna be straight up here, Oryx. I'm not too thrilled with this timeline. Like, you could have. I like the I know like the previous timeline where like everyone was dying. You know, that's not good. But like, I would have preferred to not be in the timeline where fascism is in rule. Like, I'm straight up.
Please wait. I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
I apologize for that farce of a meeting.
It must be tiring dealing with so many people every day, Great Imperator.
Tiring? You're mistaken.
No, she enjoys it. Oh, she is fucked. She is fucked in the head. She likes politics.
Moving chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates. Much like how rule and conquest are always accompanied by sacrifice.
Yeah, she's short, I know. Your America she's supposed to be used? I know, and that's the thing, is like, I don't want more fascism in my life.
Is the war with the Titans also part of that sacrifice?
Serene's very good at sacrifice. She is. I mean, like, she is very much like the charisma of the team. Like, she's the people person, she's the autism, like.
After I glimpse the secrets of this world, no, the secrets beyond the sky, the divine authority of Amphorius no longer held.
But like, my question is like, how? What, how, why, how, what, how?
Let me ask you, Deliverer. Is it true that beyond Amphorius' sky, there are magnificent deities called eons?
Yes, that is correct. Damn, being a dictator is kind of niche. You really do, yeah. Eons exist, yeah, that's a fact.
Ah. The word fact has never been so intoxicating. Then, please tell me more. How will you use this great power to guide the people? In the future you envision, where will our flame chase journey lead?
Protect the core flames and the law, only then can Amphorius break free from the destruction.
Oh? What you require now is the power of law?
Correct.
Exactly. Just as the prophecy foretold, she is your deliverer from beyond the sky. And she also has reliable allies. If they can intervene in Amphorius' laws, we may have a chance to alter this world's impending fate and reverse its destined end.
Very good, Deliverer. You have courage to say such presumptuous things, even knowing that the inheritor of the law stands before you.
I mean, you asked me, and I'm not gonna lie to your face.
You mean...
In the past, anyone who dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome end. But now we can see beyond this dying world. Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky. Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension. If the core flame of law cannot be returned, your path to deliverance will never be realized. Now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant journey and force the waves that block our way to recede.
So, you agreed to cooperate with us?
Cooperate? Forgive me, but I never cooperate with anyone.
We cooperate with you.
Though I will permit you to join me as subjects, and together, we will forge the most perfect law.
I don't like you. You make me scared.
This is...
A dog tag?
The Flame Chase Medallion, a symbol of the Flame Chase Army. Every noble in Akuma carries one. This medallion represents the will of the Imperator herself, and you may act freely within the city with it. Before we embark on the crusade against
Yeah,
the
take me
Ocean
back to
Titans,
Fontaine. I
you
like
should
that
rest in
version
Akuma
of
for a
Water
time.
Girly better. Be wary of someone named Lygus, Imperator.
Oh?
Farina, my beloved, yeah, I know.
Your advice is acknowledged.
That's ominous. That's so ominous.
From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions. As long as no boundaries are crossed, I fully respect the choices of my subjects.
Farina be like to the dungeons to Redra, skin him alive. Truly. I want the other blue girly. She was like cool and fun and like not scary.
May your journey reach that sky full of stars, Great Imperator.
Your attendant certainly knows how to curry favor.
Yes. That's why Stella's not speaking.
Go now. Take a bath first. You two... reek of seawater.
Good lord. Less murder, but very, like, very less murderous. Like, way less. Like, a reasonable amount of murderous. Hello, game? The game is freezing. Hello? Okay. Oh.
Come forth, Theoros.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up! What are you doing here, Lygus?
Great Imperator. Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel.
Those two arrived just as Orynyx described, and just as you said, they showed a thirst for law. At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing your life was the correct decision.
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is no empty boast. Now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me? Or that deliverer?
So now it's just a game of wits between us and Lygus.
Remind me again, Antikythera, what kind of future do these two paths lead to in your view?
I shall tell you. You are entitled to know that the deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being, but from the very start, her stance has been completely at odds with Amphorius. The road they have chosen will bury Amphorius' grand aspirations This world, which follows the path of destruction, will inevitably stray far from the glory it was meant to enjoy. But on the path I have revealed to you, the people of Amphorius will slay their creator in the name of the Imperator and conquer the worlds beyond the sky.
You have one more chance for me to like you, Saridra.
You will command the mighty beast known as Iron Tomb, bringing waves of war and conquest to the universe. Beings across the cosmos will bow before you, offering their allegiance.
She has one more chance. Is she a fascist with a means to an end, or is she a fascist just for fascism's sake? What's the question? What is it?
So, what's the price?
The price
I don't like that.
is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity.
She has a wife. Don't do that.
The destruction. As a Chrysos, heir of the prophecy, you have already chosen to abandon it, have you not?
Oh, I don't like that smirk.
Off you go, Theoros. I have already made my decision. Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules.
It really do be toxic Yuri, though.
Amphorius will embark on a journey across the
Fuck
stars.
off! No! God damn it. I mean, it makes the Yuri more toxic, but I guess. Fuck. We got a new villain.
The Imperator is quite forceful. She didn't give us any chance to
Oh,
ask
shit.
questions.
Okay. Yeah, no, the stakes actually, like, are happening again. Iceland's get out of the relationship right now. Girly, there are so many better. There are so many more fish in the sea. Pun not intended, but also very much intended. Oh, that's so fun.
And she's clearly hiding something. What do you think?
Yeah, Hazel's, I'm sorry to say, but you're married to a fascist. Just don't. You're married to a fascist. Get out of there right now. And she wants like kill everybody and like, yeah, just don't fuck with that. Divorce now. I mean, you wanted highly morally questionable characters. I mean, I did, and I love it, and like, I'm very, very, very engaged with this, but also like, fuck. They made this. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay. The only reason why I'm sticking with, like, I have even like a doubt, or like a shadow of a doubt, right? The only reason why I'm like I would hate this bitch so badly if she was not playable. The only reason why I'm holding my judgment until the end of the quest is because there is a very, very slim possibility left that she is doing this because it's all a means to an end. She doesn't actually want to conquer shit, she just wants freedom. And she's just using Lygus to do that, right? She's putting up this act, there's all this jazz, right? The slim possibility that this is the case would make it slightly worth it. It would make me kind of not absolutely despise her. However, so far, she's not doing so hot. Her bossy way of doing things is hard to stomach.
Yeah, even the city state delegates have complaints. Thankfully, she allows us to move around freely, which is a small blessing. Still.
True. But when I say it's a means to an end, it's like I'm thinking she wants to completely destroy Emphorius so she can go, so her people are free of that prison that they were kind of trapped in, the loop that she's kind of trapped to. Like there is that possibility, as she just sees this, the totalitarianism and the abuse of power and the moral questionability of her actions as a way to provide freedom for her people. Kind of like a Saritsa sort of situation, but like even more fucked.
The atmosphere in Akama, it's so unfamiliar. And it's not just the Flame Chase Alliance talking about the world beyond the sky, but the whole city. We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky. Then we should go enjoy the renowned.
Who did you just see, Cyrene? Who did you? What did?
And relax.
What is up with you?
Work and rest are.
Oh, we're being watched. Fuck. Wild how a playable character having a strong personality. Shock. I know. I mean, yeah. But also, I kind of wish that the personality wasn't, like, dictator.
So someone's watching.
Someone, Ceredra's watching, dude.
Can't let our guard down for a second. Let's use taking a bath as an excuse to find a quiet corner to update Madame Herta and Screwlum on our progress. We can also check out what's happening in the city. Since the outcome of the meeting was just announced, people must be gossiping. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Let's go.
Identification badge. I don't like this. This feels like almost like a Vision sort of situation where it's like a way for Ceredra to keep an eye on us. It's a lot of birds, I know.
Oh, so many people. The holy city is so lively.
This is so weird.
As expected.
This is so dystopian. It is wacky.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the delegate from Leyden stormed out in anger.
As expected. The Imperator is always hiding things from everyone. When has it not caused a ruckus?
Silence! That's treason! If it weren't for the great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those corrupt elders already. And you wouldn't even be alive to speak like this.
Yeah, Vito is definitely a character.
Oh no. It's the Imperator's loyal dog.
They complained about a Goliath.
Let's go. We can't talk in front of this.
Ugh, how disappointing. Oh, honored guests, we meet again. Looks like I'm not the only one who came to the baths to unwind after the meeting. For the upcoming campaign, please make sure to rest well. I am Dux Fragoris, a trusted officer of the great Imperator, willing to fight alongside the Deliverer in the coming battles.
Ugh. Another war? Ever since the Imperator took control of Akama, we haven't had a day of peace.
Idle chat.
The atmosphere is a bit tense, with rumors flying around the city. You must be troubled.
My apologies. After every Alliance meeting, there are always some pests in the city who get restless. I prefer to ignore them. Pests on the ground don't affect the sky in the slightest. They just complain from the shadows that the sun's light is too harsh. Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate. These clowns?
He's leaking information to us. Thank you, my dude.
May I ask, who is this Theoros?
The Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts a secret.
Ah, so it's his lordship.
Stop trying to get things out of me. Leave me alone.
You are not good at this whole thing, my dude.
I didn't even need to try. Big and strong Dux Fragoros really can't hide anything. Theoros. What an ominous name.
Average dictator enthusiast intelligence, so true.
Bad news. He's been staring at us the whole time. Let's move to another place for now. We don't know how much Saridra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario,
It is the worst case
we
scenario.
may have to face more than one enemy.
It is literally the worst case scenario. Seneca, hey, what's up?
Alliance meeting? More like a cage where creatures with golden blood claw at each other. And Flamebearer who ends wars? Clearly, a tyrant who doesn't deserve such a title.
You're absolutely right. While the Imperator's hounds are still hunting down others, let's let out our grievances.
You. I know you. You're that tyrant's lackey. What? Here to shut me up for that little imp?
Panicking now? Don't worry. I don't care what others say about the Imperator. And she certainly doesn't either. Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Such rare guests. Are you here to relax in the baths as well? The temperature is just right today, so be sure to enjoy it. You should rest well for the next campaign.
No, this kind of sounds like Amelie.
What? Children of the Prophecy?
Bitch be like, fuck the system and proceeds to contribute to the
Another
system. I know,
excuse for
exactly.
Imperator's reckless warmongering.
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance meetings.
Interesting how etymologically tyrant designates someone who took the
By
throne
the
by
way,
force.
if you
She
still want to
100% did.
bathe, hurry up. Once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky, you won't be able to enjoy this perfect water temperature
Once
anymore.
again, I ask, what happens when Hysolins goes swimming? Does the water flow in and out of her abdominal cavity freely?
But would the Imperator actually kill those who question the world beyond the sky?
Osmosis. Does she have like a membrane, or is it just
From
like?
what we know of Akama.
Oh yeah, the lion thingies. The lion guy on the wall. I forgot about him.
These two are...
So many guests today. Let's see who's here now. Two distinguished guests of the prophecy. One a clever and adorable warrior. The other, also quite heroic.
He has no idea what to make of Cyrene.
Heroes, I didn't expect to meet you again so soon. How fortunate.
Oh, where she's like, oh, no, that makes so much sense. So like those transparent fishes, so like her stomach is just for some reason. Just, yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, no, so, yeah, I like how Varix Leia has just no idea what to make of Cyrene. He's like, yes, hero, and like, you know, whatever, Stell. And then he's like, and then the other one, no idea what to make of you. Or was it the other way around? Was he talking about Cyrene and he doesn't know what to say about Stell?
It's a pleasure to see you again, Dux Helcalithist and Dux Carminum. You two are inseparable, aren't you?
Hero and her weird sidekick, exactly.
This is...
She wants to find someone to help with research for her new work.
These two are kind of cute because it's social anxiety and like her character, like the person who adopted her.
I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akama. I see and hear every single thing that happens.
Howdy, Jillian. Welcome in.
And alleys of this place. I'm the perfect partner for research.
Introvert, extrovert. Yeah, introvert and the extrovert that adopted her.
Enough small talk. Here's the latest news from
The Pookies.
as you requested. The children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city, and the Imperator unilaterally stripped away military power. The Alliance meeting ended in discord, and there may be bloody upheaval.
Girl has elf ears? Yeah, I'm gonna choose to believe that it's one of the elf ear tips that you put on for like cosplaying. Okay, yeah, no, this is a funny headline. This is like manipulating news media level headline. Children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city. And then also, you know, unilaterally stripped away military power. But the more important part is the celebrities. Like...
I get the feeling you might have embellished a bit to keep people's attention.
I swear on my stone mane, I would never do such a thing. But if you wish to quell this terrifying news, perhaps a more explosive topic.
Never mind. While the influence of rumors can be minimized, the fact remains that the great Imperator did swiftly consolidate military power in an almost threatening way. It's undeniable. Heroes. I know the Imperator's way of doing things may seem a bit autocratic to outsiders, but soon you will witness her blade dance with enemies on the battlefield.
A bit autocratic? It's very autocratic. It is totalitarian. What the fuck are you talking about, my dude? She is literally a dictator. She is a militaristic dictator who took the throne by force.
I can't comment on the source of her loyalty, but when that blade is drawn, you two, as bright as you are, will surely see the deep thoughts beneath her exterior.
The Imperator's blade. Is he talking about Miss Hysealin's?
I mean, yeah.
I sense some unease in Dux Helcolith's words. It seems the Imperator and Miss Hysealin's share a much deeper bond than the others do.
Yeah, no, they're gay. They're like wives or something, I don't know. But Hysealin's doesn't need, she's in an abusive relationship, so like, we need to get her out of there.
There are eyes and ears everywhere. Is there any place where we can have some privacy?
She was technically in an egg inside a dragon, technically, kind of. I love this game's lore. Like, technically, kind of, sort of, in a way.
To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss Hysealin's.
Ain't happening. Oh, yay. Private chambers, please, 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 please.
This place was your original bath chamber. Perfect for avoiding prying eyes. Huh? The smell is... Wait, don't go in yet.
We're gonna go in. Oh. Whoopsie-doo.
Oh, the little gray fry and pink sea hair.
Okay, wow. Now, this gives us more information. Totally not fan service, but... And I don't care about the fan service. I care about the information here. Because there's less clothing here. So we can see how it how it all transitions. So, here's... It's the marketing, yeah, I know, but okay, here's the thing, right? Okay. I think right here, you can see where, you can see that water, I think. Marine biology. can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, so this is my wallpaper on my PC. I mean, honestly, it is really pretty art, but to be fair, okay, so we get a little bit of like, just a little bit of her like water abdomen. So it does look like it's just a hard line, right? So, and it looks like a little bit of, so like, okay, you could trace the line as being from the side of her abdomen, kind of cuts her tit in half and then goes up and above and then back around, right? But then how deep does it go? And then it almost feels like, and we also get a confirmation that it's just her entire upper body that is regular. Also her legs. I would, yeah. Oh, yeah. I could do that. There's no way to like do this without it being weird, but like I'm in the mindset of like I am a doctor like operating on a patient, on like the full body of a patient. I cannot like think of them that way, right? Like, okay. I know this also sounds weird, but I wish I could like see a little just like I'm assuming her legs also. So yeah, no, I'm assuming then that it's like her upper chest down to her hips is where the water is, and then she has a back, so it would be like her back musculature and her spine and her rib cage is there. But like her entire cavity is gone. So her lungs, her diaphragm, her digestive system, and everything in that cavity is just gone. It's all water. Perfectly normal conversation. I know. This is normal. This is completely fine. So then, but like her musculature still exists. So like the only two organ systems that she has is her muscular system, or three: skeletal, muscle, and skin. Right? But then this also brings up the question of what's her brain. And also, again, this brings up the question of, is all of this water considered her body now because this is like melded? Or like can water flow freely in and out of her? Or is there like a thin membrane? So does her skin just become transparent beneath her tits? Or like upper chest down, the skin of her abdomen is transparent. She has a spine, and she has a skull, so she has a brain. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd assume she has a brain, so she also would have a nervous system, but like, again, and then this also brings up the question of like, how much of it is like water? Like, is it just her skin and like she has like, her skin is her outside and everything else inside of it is just like water? Or like, what's happening? Sarija wants to try a bit of decapitation. Again, Sarija doesn't need to do that. She just needs to like look up. Jellyfish torso. That's what I'm thinking. Is like, is her entire like torso, like her abdomen, like the front of her abdomen, like is it that same material, that same like rubbery-ish material that is like this, like what jellyfish are made of? Is that like her skin? Because if so, then that would require a lot of moisturization. Iceland has no brains because she ain't leaving toxic relationship. You'd be surprised how hard it is to get out of abusive relationships. Anyways, hi.
Little sea hair?
She knows what you are, Cyrene.
You barged into here without warning. Was it an accident, or did you wish to bathe with me?
I didn't see anything.
Is that so? That your eyes shine brighter than pearls?
You just imagine Estelle's head. I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. Splash, splash.
Sorry. We didn't mean to disturb your bath. We'll leave now.
I was taking a bath. You are not looking respectfully. No, we're not looking respectfully because we're trying to figure out what the fuck your biology is.
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me. People on land force themselves to wear clothes, adding on.
Oh, okay, so you're just a nudist. I mean, you go, girl. Freedom, I guess. I don't know. I'm examining your No, I straight up am. Like, I don't like. It's so confusing to me.
Forget it. If Duck's Goldweaver heard that, she'd scold me again.
I mean, but like, to be fair, you go, girl. Nudist, like, freedom. Be a nudist. I don't care.
All right. Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me first wash off the blood of the hunt, and then I'll attend to you two.
The hunt? This is so unhinged, dude. Oh my god. This is what it is. It is scientific observation. I am trying to decode the world building right now. Even if we did see something. Yeah, no, exactly. That's kind of what she's like. It's like looking at an animal, like in the wild, like, you know, every animal is nude. She doesn't really care. She doesn't have like those built-in like sensibilities, like human society. We live in a society. She's free.
The delegate from Ladon has been assassinated. Quick, someone come quick.
She's just looking at us like, that hunt.
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried it had been washed away by the current.
You're a vicious fish.
Viciousness is a form of praise to the blade.
I see. No wonder there was a faint smell of rust in the air before I even entered.
Yeah, just totalitarian regime things, you know, it's whatever.
Why? Is it because the Ladonians refused to contribute troops to the Flame Chase journey? Or just because they offended the Imperator?
Because the new era of the Flame Chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. For the ignorant masses who cling to outdated
You know, maybe
laws,
Saridra and Icelands are good for each other. To be fair. True. No, yep, no, I can see that. Maybe they're just, yeah, maybe they're just both freaks. Like, this is just like two freaky bitches.
Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Ladon has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return to the era Chrysia," unwilling to relinquish military power. They're just building momentum for the rebellion.
I reserve judgment on this.
Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Imperator. I won't interfere with your thoughts.
Clearly not. Well, okay, thinking is right, but like thinking is a right, yeah. But like saying those thoughts is not.
As long as you don't try to reverse the current of the times, you and I will both be free.
But, Miss Hysealand, I can't even hear the slightest hint of joy in your words.
Because I've already tasted ultimate freedom. Long, long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lightless abyss, far beyond civilization's reach, the great fish.
Yeah, no, that is like the most like.
Perished. Their bodies.
That is the most terrifying thing you can say.
Nourishing the whole ocean.
You have been granted the right to your thoughts is crazy. Like, that is like one step away from just, you know, taking away your thoughts. What is the quote from 1984? Hold on. Hold on, let me go find that quote from 1984 because I love it. Hold on. I have the book somewhere. I think I have it annotated. I don't have it annotated, I'm a dumbass. This is the one thing I liked about 1984 was that one quote. Like it was their final, most perfect wish or whatever. Where was it? Yeah, here it is. Found it. The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. His heart sank at the thought of the enormous power arrayed against him. The ease with which any party intellectual would overthrow him in a debate. The subtle arguments which he would not be able to understand, much less answer. And yet he was in the right. They were in the wrong and he was right. The obvious, the silly, and the true had got to be defended. Truisms are true, hold on to that. The solid world exists, its laws do not change. Stones are hard, water is wet, but debatable. Objects unsupported fall towards the Earth's center. With the feeling that he was speaking to O'Brien and also that he was setting forth an important axiom, he wrote, "Freedom is the freedom to say that 2 + 2 makes 4. If that is granted, all else follows." I love the first half of this book, the second half sucks. That's what that gives me though, is the like, yeah, this is giving me like they are one step away from just complete 1984. Like the absolute just, yeah.
This is the tide that carries civilization forward.
Also, I just kind of want to read that quote because I love that quote.
Anyone may be devoured, or meet the fate of inevitable decay.
Need to reread 1984, read the first half, and then toss it, because after fucking O'Brien's Guide to Overthrowing the Government, it just sucks.
Are you
It's so bad.
suggesting that ultimate freedom is in fact the cruelest fate for life?
I only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, it must first be bound by the law.
Now, okay, now I'm starting to dig up the fucking the high school reading syllabus, but like this is just Lord of the Flies now. This is just William Golding's belief that like humanity needs a law in order to exist. Because that's the entire point of Lord of the Flies is like. This is just what it is. Like, Hysolans would love the Lord of the Flies.
There's no need for me to say more, Little Sea Hare. We're of one mind. Whether the Imperator's law can guide the schools of fish and lead us to a truly free ocean, let us wait and see. But for now, let's pause this heart-to-heart. Another fish has come, following the scent of blood.
This is the spectrum you guys are only picking. She was true, but hey, Glia.
Being your subordinate is such a tragedy. I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
It's simply our duty to the Imperator.
So, okay, now, question. I didn't see this in the art there, so like, what is this article of clothing? Because it looks like it just blends into your abdomen.
All ready to go in an instant. Miss Hysolans, you truly are impossible to predict.
Yet you, A golden trout who's always busy all day suddenly have the time to visit me?
She grows it out.
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you burn some more of the incense offered by our allies, lest my creations be tainted by the reek of fish. I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind you to prepare for the banquet.
Fine. But I must retort. What you call the reek of fish, to me, is the unique fragrance of the sea. Besides, if my fine clothes get stained, won't you just gift me new ones?
I won't.
Aglaya's so different from her past, future self.
You mean future. The future ruler of the Holy City, Lady Goldweaver, is quite captivating in her own way.
Iceland stank is cat. Girly, put on some deodorant. You have underarms. Put on some deodorant.
By the way, you both just mentioned a banquet. Could you elaborate on that?
I don't stink, it's aura type ass. Yeah, no, it straight up is.
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, or after a victory, the Imperator holds a grand feast for the Chrysos heirs to lift our spirits.
That is manipulative.
For us warriors who swim constantly between life and death, these feasts are more worth looking forward to than victory.
A banquet to prelude the hunt for the god of banquets, and honey brew as a tribute to commemorate the ancestor of honey brew. How absurd.
Distract the masses with celebration.
Don't look so grim. All has been decided. Since it's a banquet for Fagusa, why not take a leaf out of the Tidens book? Live in the moment and enjoy life to the fullest.
I'm not as carefree as you. That little Dolos kitten is already causing enough trouble for me. And on top of that, I still have tailoring commissions to complete. By the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
How far they go to physically purchase her as a yeah, no, straight up. Like, it's like... They don't just say, yeah, she's a totalitarian ruler. They, like, they are like, yeah, no. Straight up, she's just a fucking...
Glaya's eyes.
Curious about these eyes? People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask romance for eyes that can see everything. I wonder what this world will look like when I take the divine authority.
In the future, you will still be the finest weaver in the world.
Is this also a prophecy?
Wait,
from the
straight
three
up, are
fates?
her eyes different? Or are they still... No, they're the same.
It's even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, she has already witnessed it, right?
Yeah, but I'm not sure how much it's really gonna happen. I'm not sure. She now has, yeah.
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the countless times I've sought wisdom from the prophecy. But Destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before they're threaded into splendid garments, no one can see their true charm, can they?
Aglaya has always been troubled by the divine duty she must bear. But thanks to you, she seems to be in much better spirits.
Do you know each other well?
Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child. Most of the time, I can understand the whispers in her heart.
Cause you take me home to the place.
For those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you on her behalf. Now, I leave this bath chamber to you.
That was a very vicious like whiplash of like my brain auto-correcting to songs. Like I hear Whisper the Heart, I immediately think Country Roads, and then I'll raise a glass to freedom. Like straight to Hamilton. My brain was still on like Whisper the Heart. And then like midway through that she said I'll raise a glass. I'm like, okay, now Hamilton, what the fuck? I can't keep up.
Rest well and prepare yourselves. After all, every time we drink and talk could be the last
ADHD moment? Yeah, straight up.
in this life.
Miss High Sealance has given us the bath chamber. It seems she really does do whatever she wants.
Convenient. They don't always have to be under the Imperator's watchful eye. We're just her roommates.
It seems that
Imagine,
way.
yeah, sharing a
This also
bathroom.
means she could return at any moment. If we're having an important discussion, we must remain vigilant.
Yeah, straight up. It's like being a roommate. You gotta make the fuck quick and then...
Let's seize the opportunity and report our current progress.
Or at least
We don't want to
communicate.
keep everyone beyond the sky waiting.
They were roommates.
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take over the law. Fair enough. Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline. But since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. As expected. The road ahead will be long and difficult.
I haven't even said anything and you already know everything?
It's all to guess. What? Did I guess right? We've made
Candlestick? Oh, it's the crown.
Nothing
That's
to
what
be
that is.
excited about. Our time is short, so let me summarize. Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses Catorzean algebraic expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists in the cosmos.
What the fuck does Quatorzian mean? Quatorzian is a 14-line poem. Sonnet. It's the Italian word for a sonnet.
Lygus is definitely connected to the Genius Society, so stay alert.
Maybe he's the creation of some genius?
We can first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Screwy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one. Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha. Oh, the 2 Ruperts are also possible. But it would be too boring if it were one of them.
Ruperts would make sense. I do not imagine Polka being... I do not imagine Polka would do that, would make him... I could see one of the two Ruperts, especially since this is a scepter. Like, okay, the Ruperts would make the most sense because this is a scepter, right? If we were somewhere else, then I would be a little bit more hesitant on the Ruberts, but because we are talking about literally, we are in a simulation inside of a scepter, which was at some point, yeah, no, that would make sense. He has anti-polka measures. Yeah, true. Exactly. So it's 100% not polka. I would assume they would know that it's not polka. Yeah, exactly. He hid it from her just to not get off by her. Unless it's some like weird ass experiment that Polka made that like went rogue somehow, but it's also Polka, so I do not imagine that would ever happen. I don't know who Acha is. I don't know if that's a name we've heard before. She's dead. That's all we know. She's dead. She is mentioned once in continuance. The final days of that Genius Society member 23 Acha spent in the Mechanical City showed me that even the longest of lives such as hers have a limit. So she lived a really long time, she died in the Mechanical City, and she was number 23. That's literally all we know about her.
I've told you, his technology is both outdated and complicated, no less than genius. But ultimately, he's not an Eon. We can handle him. That's all I have to say. We'll depend on you to continue pushing things forward within this world. Keep in touch regularly. And remember, don't let your guard down.
Madame Herta is a real whirlwind. Well then, let's use the banquet as I mentioned.
Yeah,
as our
whirlwind
next
is a good way of
starting
putting
point. Saridra's trusted followers should all be present at that time. It'll be a good opportunity to get closer to them.
Must avoid direct confrontation with Lygus.
Settled then.
Imagine he just
With our
shows up
great
like fucking
teamwork,
Vecna.
We'll be able to deal with anything that comes our way.
Like, yeah, we need to avoid Lygus at all costs. He just shows up in like the doorway like fucking Vecna from Critical Role. It's like, ah, yes. Avoid me at all costs.
It's been a long day. We should get some rest now.
Rest well and get ready for the banquet.
Yes. Let's get ready for the banquet.
Dream time. No, okay.
Look, the venue's right ahead.
Okay. Sun repels stars and pale moon. What does repel mean? Great thing about this game in game is it fucking repel stars. Repulsive. The fuck is this? Is Order Ambrosia? How do I have 2,000 of it? Okay. Yeah, best part about this game is it's like reading fucking David Foster Wallace. Like, you learn words. It's weird. Except this game doesn't have a writing style that's like borderline a fucking mimetic hazard. Like the clocky statuses, yeah. No, straight up, like, if you ever read David Foster Wallace, anything by David Foster Wallace, you will find yourself writing, like picking up like writing quirks from his writing. Like no other author I have ever read quite has the same like mimetic, like hazard quality to their writing as David Foster Wallace. It's so weird. No, I haven't. I didn't even know that was. I straight up, I did not even know that was the quality. That was a thing that you could do. Like, because like something I do, something I've picked up is like one of my typing quirks now, and this is purely because of DFW, is instead of like writing with, I do this, and then I use with regards to all the time. I picked this up purely from DFW because he does that in his prose. Like in Infinite Jest, he does this all the time. And it's the weirdest thing. And like, it just sticks with you. I'm like, because like you've never seen it before, and you learn it, right? And like, you've never seen this like typing quirk before, or like this abbreviation before. And you look it up, it's like, oh, that means with regards to. And then like, you just find ways of saying that, and it just sticks with you. Anyways, sorry, sidetrack. We got 3 hours. We're 3 hours in. I think this is a good place to stop for now. It is a good place to stop. I have gotten good at identifying when it is a good place to stop in HSR quests. Yeah, he wrote Girl with Curious Hair. Obviously, he wrote Infinite Jest. He wrote my favorite from him is A Supposedly Fun Thing I'll Never Do Again. Very highly recommend reading that. It is really good. It's a really good essay, one of my favorites. But anyways, not gotten far yet, and I have a feeling next time is gonna be a little bit longer. So, here's the thing. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to Outgoing. I'm gonna go to the buy screen. Here's the deal. I have a lot of catching up to do. I have so much catching up to do. So, multiple streams this week, and I will do more streams this week because I need to, because I'm going back to school next week. Classes start Monday for me. I'm probably gonna drive up back to my school on like Thursday-ish. So, next couple of days, I'm going to at least finish this, and depending on what's still around, yeah, I might stream. I'm at least one more stream this week to finish this. I don't know if it's going to take another like 1 or 2, but multiple streams this week, and then Sunday is hopefully. I actually don't know when the next Genshin patch is, but whatever. Depends on the sidetracks, true. And knowing me is a lot. So, multiple streams this week, just to get back on track. If it gives me a little bit room to skip a stream if need be. I can't imagine it will. I will have to, just because my semester is pretty light this semester. However, it'll give us time. It will give us time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it on YouTube, which will be fine. I'm not too concerned. I still have the world quest, right? That I could probably do. I think there is still content around for me to do on another stream. So that is also something I do want to do at some point. So, yeah. Yeah, the Enjo quest, that's it. That is it. I do want to do the Enjo. Yeah, the world quest exists. The world quest I'll watch someone's playthrough of. And yeah. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit about Hysolins, because genuinely, I'm like, my world building brain is like, I want to know what the thought process behind her design is. or not like the, okay, not the thought part, because she's a very much a purely a design first character. I want to come up with like a biology for her. Like, how does she work? So thank you for putting up with that bullshit. But yeah, so another stream this week. Don't know when, I'll let you guys know. But for now, that's it for today. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys soon. So, bye-bye, y'all.